Welcome back. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi met Jordan's King Abdullah II. The two leaders discussed the bilateral relations and the number of regional issues of mutual concern, as well as the challenges facing the Arab countries. During the meeting, President al-Sisi reiterated the Egyptian rejection of the Turkish aggression on Syria, which violates the international law. The president warned of the repercussions of the Turkish aggression. The details in the upcoming report.
President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, along with Egypt's First Lady, received on Thursday Jordan's King Abdullah II and Queen Rania Al Abdullah at Cairo International Airport. Presidential spokesman Bassem Radi said the president accompanied the high-ranking guests to Al Ittihadiyya Presidential Palace, where an official reception ceremony was held. The two leaders inspected the ceremonial guards while the anthems of the two countries was played. Ambassador Radi added the king's visit aims at boosting economic trade and investment cooperation between Egypt and Jordan. It aims at boosting Arab joint cooperation, reviewing the latest regional development. President al-Sisi and Jordan's King Abdullah held face-to-face talks session, which was followed by an expanded one that was attended by the two countries' delegations. During the talks, President al-Sisi hailed the distinguished ties between the two countries.
President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi conducted a phone call with the President of Gabon, Ali Bongo, on Thursday. Presidential spokesman Bassem Radi stated that President al-Sisi congratulated the President of Gabon on his recovery, stressing the special importance of the bilateral ties between both countries and the Egyptian interest in strengthening cooperation with Gabon on different levels. Ambassador Radi added that Gabon's President Bongo praised the constant development in the bilateral ties involving Egypt and Gabon, expressing his deep appreciation for Egypt, its people, and its leadership. Security forces foiled a suicide attack in Al Arish, North Sinai. The Interior Ministry said in a statement that the security forces managed to shoot down a suicide bomber at one of the security checkpoints in Al Arish city before he could detonate an explosive vest. Spokesman of the parliament Salah Hassaballah condemned the Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's statements against Egypt and President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. Hassaballah described Erdogan's justification for the Turkish offensive in Syria as baseless. He said that Erdogan became possessed with criticizing Egypt and its political leadership, especially after the successes achieved by Egypt on all levels. Meanwhile, Egypt Coordination Committee of the Youth Parties condemned the Turkish offensive against Syria and described it as a grave violation for the Syrian sovereignty. The Arab League said it was convening an emergency meeting on Saturday to discuss the Turkish offensive against the Kurdish forces in Syria. Following a request by Egypt, the League's Assistant Secretary General Hossein Zeki said that the region's foreign ministers would gather in Cairo on October the 12th to discuss the Turkish aggression on the Syrian territory. Zeki deemed the offensive an unacceptable assault on the sovereignty and Arab member state, exploiting its situation and violating the international law. And Egypt unveiled two archaeological discoveries in Luxor, including an industrial zone at the city's West Valley, also known as the Valley of the Monkeys. The Ministry of Antiquities said in a statement that the Egyptian archaeologists have discovered 30 workshops in the industrial area. The excavation team's leader Zahi Hawass said in the statement that the area is composed of houses for storage and the cleaning of the furniture, with many potteries dated to the 18th dynasty. The team had been working in the Valley of the Monkeys since 2017.
Welcome back. The Statistics Office said on Thursday Egypt's annual urban consumer price inflation decreased to 4.8% in September from 7.5% in August, slowing to its lowest level in almost 7 years and paving way for more interest rate cuts. Inflation has been easing in recent months as Egypt approached the end of an IMF-backed economic reform program that during 2017 saw the annual inflation rate rise to 33%. The IMF reforms helped the government get its budget deficit under control, predicting or precluding the need to expand the money supply. This in turn has reduced inflationary pressures. The Arab country hiked domestic fuel prices in July as part of the terms of the agreement. And Egypt's stock market indices gained 4.3 billion pounds. The main EGX30 added 0.84%. The small and medium EGX70 added 0.95%. The more expanded EGX100 soared 0.78%. The overall transactions and dealings within the session reached 780.6 million pounds.